Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm going to show you how to navigate the information databases on the library webpage. A database is a collection of information or data, and Cheney Middle School subscribes to a number of databases. These databases have thousands of encyclopedia, newspaper, magazine, website, and television articles that you will be able to use for your Genius Hour research projects. To get to the databases, I want you to use Internet Explorer and go to the Cheney Middle School webpage. Once you get to the webpage, click on Students and then Library Media Center. You can pause this video at any time that you need. If you're asked to log in, you should use your school email and password. If you remember, your school email is your student ID @west-fargo.k12.nd.us. Your password is the same one that you use to log into the computer every day. Once you get to the Cheney Middle School library page, you'll see a listing of databases that we subscribe to. We have reference and encyclopedia databases, general information databases, and special interest databases. The best place to start your Genius Hour project is to search the reference and encyclopedia databases, Britannica School and World Book. Encyclopedia articles are good resources to get introductory, basic information about your topic, and from there you can thin your question down. For example, I'm interested in learning more about solar eclipses. I would start by reading a brief encyclopedia article about eclipses so that I can figure out exactly what it is I want to learn about them. I'm going to click on Britannica School. This is a great encyclopedia database to start with. Simply click on it. And you can choose elementary or middle level. Keep in mind that elementary articles have less information than middle level. In the search bar, what I would do is I would type in solar eclipses. I would not type in my question, just simply the topic that I am interested in researching. I need to spell it correctly. That is a good lesson. You must spell your topic correctly, otherwise you won't get the information you're looking for. I click on the article to open it up. I can read about solar eclipses. There's a couple of videos embedded in here that I can watch as well. And if this seems like an article that I can use information from for my research project, what I would do is bookmark this article. To do that, I go up to the top right, click on the star in the top right, and click on the words Add to Favorites. At this point, I am going to create a new folder. So I'm going to click on New Folder so that I can create a Genius Hour folder to keep all of my articles in the same place. And then I click on Create, and I can add this article from Britannica School to my Genius Hour folder. After I'm finished reading this article, I can close it down, and if I want to learn some more about eclipses, I click on World Book. Again, you can choose between the kids level of reading and the student level, but kids level articles are going to be easier to read, but they'll have less information than the student level articles. Again, I just type in my topic, not my question, because databases don't understand natural language, so they wouldn't understand a question. Okay, here's an article about eclipses. I do have to click on the word Read More. Again, just like the last article, there are some videos embedded in here that I could watch to learn information from. As I skim through these articles, and find information that I can use for my project, it's a great idea for me to add them as favorites. Click on that star, find my Genius Hour folder, and put it right in that folder. And then later on, to access that article, all I have to do is click on the star, find my Genius Hour folder, and I can easily click on either one of these links to get to this article the next day or week or whenever I need to access them again. Now, after I have done my general research and learned as much general information I can about eclipses, then I can start narrowing down or thinning my topic down and creating my research question. So after reading those two articles, I realized that what I really want to know about solar eclipses is what kind of damage does a person do to their eye if they look directly at a solar eclipse. Now, I can't type this whole question into a database and expect it to give me the answer, because it's going to search for articles about what, kind, damage. I'm going to get a whole bunch of junk. So what I would type into the database search bar are the key words for my question, which would be damage, eye, and solar eclipse. And at this point, I'm ready to move beyond the general encyclopedia databases and use one of the general information or special interest databases, or as I like to call them, the mega databases. These have hundreds of thousands of very specific articles. Explora is a good choice, InfoTrack is a good choice, and STOA is Student Resources in Context. Under special interest databases, EBSCO Megafile is another great choice. And so is Exploring Issues. So let's try Explora. And you can choose primary or secondary, but primary articles are going to have less information than the secondary articles. And then I type in my keywords: damage, eyes, and solar eclipse. And I look through these articles, open a few up, and see if there is some good information that I can use for my research. There's an article, "It's Not Worth Taking a Chance," about a man who experienced eye damage during the 1962 solar eclipse. If it's an article that I can use for my project, again, I'm going to add it to my favorites. Click on the star, add to favorites, make sure I'm putting it in my Genius Hour folder, and click on the word add. And the next time I go to that star, the 3 articles that I've found today are there and ready for me to open anytime I need it. Alright, as I said, Explora is a great choice, so is InfoTrack, Student Resources in Context, and also EBSCO Megafile. Exploring Issues is could find some information, but typically those are articles that either have a pro or a con to the topic. Solar eclipses, there really isn't a pro or a con for that particular topic. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now you know how to navigate the databases on the library webpage. Good luck finding resources for your Genius Hour project, and come to the library if you need any additional help.